and welcome to my TikTok page. MC John Ribs here. You know, there's a new phenomenon, a couple of new words I've heard put together. I think to myself, where does that come from? Black fatigue. Now I'm wondering, whether we have black fatigue as black people, or because I've seen white people saying that they've got like black fatigue. I'm like, whoa, you got black fatigue. So the white people that I want to speak to are obviously the ones who have black fatigue, because I'd like to know what, I'd love to know if you could comment about that and tell me exactly what it is, because I'm listening to some people myself, well, there's something wrong with these people, right? In their head, right? There's something wrong with them. I believe, right, that these people have been born with a racist gene, because you know why? Because left-wing white people, and what's the other one? Liberals. They haven't got black fatigue. I know that, because you know why? Because they already don't know that they're like, especially like the working class ones and the poor ones and like, you know, the ones who are less well off and that, right? Because they were already okay, so they know that. So they haven't got black fatigue. And I'm thinking to myself, this must be something that black people have got, because black people must be, no, that can't be right. That can't be right. Black people can't have black fatigue. So it's got to be your right-wing white people that have got black fatigue. I mean, who else could have black fatigue? I'm just trying to think. I don't know. But here's the thing. You know, in the great scheme of things, right? And we know this is what pisses you off, that you're 400 years ahead of us. And in the great scheme of things, we've caught you up. And we've got to throw Jim Crow in there as well. So 400 years plus Jim Crow, plus until it took you time to really come good with, you know, with certain laws and that. So we're looking at probably nearly 500 years that you are ahead of us. It pisses you off, right? That we've come and we've caught you up. We know that that's what pisses, because that explains black fatigue. That in a lot of places we've surpassed you, and you're 400, nearly 500 years ahead of us. And you're thinking, how the fuck does that happen? But it's happened. And you don't like that. But I can tell you what you can do to help us out. I've got the trusted Mac here, yeah? So I've just pulled up some names that you might be interested in, what you can help us with, right? Because you seem to think that we have the problem, as black people, we have the problem. But name me this. Name me all the neo-black groups out there to want to destroy all black people. Sorry, white people. Got that wrong. Want to destroy all white people. Name me the groups, all the black groups out there. I'll give you 10 seconds to just name me 2, 3. Can't go Black Lives Matter, because, you know, Black Lives Matter contains a lot of white people, you know, and you can't go the Panthers, because, you know, the Panthers they're just there to fight against these people, not to destroy all white people. Because as black people, we don't sit down there in little groups, right, and go to cabins out in the woods, right, and plot to how to destroy all black people in the world. We don't do shit like that. So this is what you can do. If you've got black fatigue, this is what you can do to help us out, okay? I've got to put the glasses on, all right? Neo-Nazi and far-right groups in the United States. Patriot Front, a white nationalist group. Atomwaffen Division, a violent neo-Nazi group. National Socialist Movement, also known as the NSM, one of the largest neo-Nazi organizations. The Base, neo-Nazi group. Aryan Brotherhood, a prison white supremacist group. Can you understand who's got the problem now? Because you've got black fatigue, right? But this is the shit that we've got to put up with. Who is the oldest terrorist group in the world? I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to think about it. Begins with K and ends with K. Who? Ku Klux Klan, KKK. Oldest terrorist group in the world. They're still about. They're still about. I guarantee you, if there was a black version, they would have lasted very long, would they? And they would have certainly, the government would have certainly come in and said, no. That's a banned group. Right? Aryan Brotherhood, a white supremacist gang. Aryan Nation, a white supremacist religious motherfucking group. Have you still got black fatigue? Do you still, seriously, are you still with the black fatigue thing? Can't go and keep going. I haven't hit Europe yet. I haven't hit Europe. You're telling us that you've got black fatigue. American Nazi Party, Nationalist Workers' Party, a white unity nationalist group, Vanguard America. These people are sick. National Alliance, White Aryan Resistance, National Socialist Liberation Front, Creatively Alliance, Blood Tide, what's that? Gorim Defense League, Keystone United, Aryan Circle, more Aryan again, Aryan Freedom Network, National Socialists, Kindred, all neo-Nazi groups, all neo-Nazi white groups. But you have black fatigue. Should we move on to Europe? Because we've got plenty. We've got plenty. Right? Do you not think this is sick? Do you not think it's sick? Don't you think, right? You've got all those groups. We got none. We don't sit around plotting like how you're sitting around plotting. We've got none. Can you see the difference between us and you? We've got none. You've got thousands. There are thousands of you. All neo-Nazi groups. But you've got black fatigue. See, as black people, we're trying hard to understand why you'll have black fatigue. We're not plotting against you. We're not interested. Right? When it comes down to you right-wing white people, we're not interested in you. We can go through the rest of our life without you in it. Can you do the same with us? Just ignore. Because we can do that for you. We can just ignore you. Can you do that with us? All of these, right? Because I can guarantee you, yeah, that if you have black fatigue, I guarantee you that your support of some of these, the Oath Keepers, the Proud Boys, I mean, the 3%ers, the Boogaloo Boys, I mean, all of these, don't you understand, right? It's an illness that you guys must have, because search around for the black groups, for the same kind of groups that are black. Okay, I'll tell you what to do. Find me some Asian ones that want to get rid of all black people or want to get rid of all white people. There's none. You can't even go with the jihadists because they blow up everybody. They don't care. Right? They don't care. They blow up everybody. But you've got black fatigue. I've only heard about this, I think about 2 days ago. And you know something? This is what has made me come out to do a live video, is hearing these words, black fatigue. Because I'm looking at this with myself, are these people sick? And it's the right-wing white people There's something wrong with you. You're born in your head, somewhere in there, in the brain, right? And it must be a big chunk of your brain as well. There's a gene, right, that's racist. And you have to cut it out. You have to get rid of it. Because nobody can help you. Your life, from this moment, your life is only getting worse and worse and worse. We gave you, the black community gave you, probably the world's greatest ever orator. One of our time anyway. Barack Obama. And what did you do? What did you do? You gave us Donald Trump. A sexual predator, accused rapist of 20-odd women and plus his wife, ex-wife, in court papers. That's who you gave us. He's just lost $9 trillion on your stock market. Right? China, just think of the biggest stadium you can think of. All right? The biggest stadium you can think of in your country. I'm going to go with Wembley over in Britain. It's Wembley. China has taken them into the middle of that stadium and it's full, over capacity. And they just pull his trousers down and his underwear down. And he's just standing there naked. He's trying to take on China, right? And let me tell you this, right? While the West has been going around the world spreading their democracy and blowing up this and blowing up that, you know, from since the end of the Second World War, how many countries have America bombed? China have been investing in their people and their economy. And as a result, China's nearly 100 years ahead of the West. That's right. And that's why with this tariff war that he started with China, I'm just laughing at you people. Because I'm telling you, they're making you look really stupid. I'm speaking from outside. They're making you look, because they're so, if you understand, you don't understand how far China are ahead of the West. Within the West, in Europe. And because what have we been doing in these countries? What have we been doing in the West? What were we doing in Europe, in America? We've been bombing countries all over the place. We haven't been investing in our people, investing in economies. They've been bombing. That's what they've been doing. They've been going, you know, fighting, you know, trying to take all the minerals out of Africa. Right, fighting with, you know, keeping the Middle East busy with, you know, making sure that Israel can commit their genocide. This is what they've been doing for how many years now? All that time, China have been investing in their people and their economies. Their city, if you look at their cities, much better than ours. Much better than ours. Years ahead of us. When I tell you, they're so far ahead of us that Britain and America, one day want to get into gear, and they need to stop all the tariff wars and all that nonsense with China, because China's going to slaughter them if they carry on the way they're going. China's going to slaughter them. But you know something? These right-wing white people, they think that they still run the whole world. Like they took Jewish people and put them in a place that didn't belong to them. They put them there that didn't belong to them. But anyway, I'm talking about, you know, I'm going off topic here, because we are talking about black fatigue. And so we've moved over to Europe now, yeah? So we've got Golden Dawn, National Democratic Party in Germany, known as the NPD, right there. What's that? Nordella, Germany, Combat 18, Blood and Honor, National Socialist Underground Germany, Nordic Resistance Movement, Scandinavian, right? You British Movement, neo-Nazi British group, Scottish Dawn, National Action UK. We've also got the BNP, the National Front, and UKIP, right? And also Reform, and all these type of people. And that is how these people are still telling me that they somehow have, what do they call it? What do they call it? Black fatigue. You get rid of all those groups, right? And then we as black people will stop trying to give you black fatigue. Get rid of them. Because that's down to you to get rid of them. You have got to get rid of them. But you know something? Most of you are probably in those groups. So don't tell us about no black fatigue, right? Keep black fatigue out of your mouth. Anyway, guys, listen, I've got to close this down because I've gone on longer than I was actually expecting to go on, to be honest. But anyway, check me out. I'm going to be making more videos because this has really annoyed me, this whole black fatigue thing. My friends, I'm out. If you like the video, if you did, please give us a like. Don't forget to share and please subscribe. Remember, you can catch me on YouTube. Yeah, I am By Any Means Necessary. That's my channel on YouTube. And don't forget, catch me more videos on TikTok. See you all again soon.